And then we'll continue this theme with the next Thursday concert.
Right.
With another major work of Tchaikovsky.
Yes, which is first act of his Nutcracker ballet. What we're going to do now is to present to our public entire music of Nutcracker, because this music is more than just an accompaniment to dancers on stage, who always run either up front or backward to the left and to the right. So there are just 4 directions. And since I did conduct ballet standing in the pit, I know what it does to conductor. You have to follow 2 things: the direction of the dancer and direction of the whole column of dust following each of them.
And you breathe a lot more dust within an orchestra
yes.
concert.
So
That's right.
that is very important. It's written in a score too. Breathe to the left, breathe to the right, because of the dancers on stage. As I was saying, the music of Tchaikovsky is more than that. And so, as much as I am accustomed to suites, orchestral suites from Nutcracker, I believe that the whole ballet is a jewel. So we are going to perform first act of Nutcracker on this Thursday, and the second act in the final Thursday.
And it's yet another juxtaposition of something we associate with winter in the middle of summer.
Right.
And it will be wonderful to hear the Peninsula Music Festival Orchestra play this music without the sound of dancing feet.
Yes, and the gas mask.
That's right. And you're contrasting that. Always in the Thursday series, you like to contrast the main composer, in this case Tchaikovsky, with other styles.
Right.
And here you have music of Debussy and of John Crigliano.
Yes, well, here is interesting story. As soon as I decided to do first act of Nutcracker, I was faced with the necessity to find 16 female voices, because the last waltz of the first act is a waltz of snowflakes, and so we need 16 voices. And then I immediately realized that if we have 16 female voices, we may play 3 nocturnes by Debussy, which use 16 female voices.
That's right.
Therefore, we will be able to produce first performance again.
And you should do the planets as an encore, because then you get the female voices at the end of that. Just a thought.
And you will pay overtime for all musicians.
About 54 minutes of overtime.
Right.
Well, that's going to be really exciting. Again, that's something that's never been done.
Never, never. And it is a glorious music of a real, true, modern trailblazer.
That's
as
right.
Debussy was.
And another fantastic composer that you and I both admire tremendously is John Crigliano.
Yeah.
And he has achieved success in all the major genres, symphony, opera, chamber music, and film. He's won an Academy Award and Pulitzer Prize, most of the major composition prizes, but he won the Academy Award for the music, the film score for The Red Violin. Not only a very compelling movie, but I think one of the best films I've ever seen at incorporating music from the story into the score, because the main tune of the Red Violin score, the woman at the beginning of the movie hums to herself before she gives birth, and the story goes from there. So you'll be performing the Chaconne, which is one of a couple transformations of this music that he's made for solo violin.
Well, that was the original subtraction, which he made for Joshua Bell. And it will be performed by Min Hwan Shu, by the lady who was our guest concertmaster last summer. She will be coming back together with Frank Almond and Amy Sims. All 3 of them will be now featured as a potential finalist for the position of the concertmaster, and each of them will play important solos. So that is Min Hwan Shu will play this Chaconne from Red Violin as a soloist.